All right, good morning, boys and girls. Ross Reservoir here again, owner of Aruba ROI Marketing. And this is our weekly coffee break where we take our morning coffee break, spend it with you for about 10, 15 minutes just to share some insight into what's going on in the world of either digital marketing, communications, or technology, which all three of those subjects we absolutely love here. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about customer loyalty. So not specifically loyalty programs, but 4 ways that local businesses can help to get customers to return back into their shop or into their store to buy services from them more often. And I've got mine. I hope you've got yours. I will jump straight into it. 2 quick notes, though. One is that, these presentations, for us to be able to squeeze it into a 10, 15-minute, time frame to really get some value out of it. A lot of the time we have to put this at sort of the 64,000 foot level. We don't go diving deep into it. Some of the subject matters that are in here, you may have heard from some of our past coffee breaks where we actually do dive a little bit deeper into each of them. But these are just hopefully some things that you may have heard of 1 or 2, and then one snap, oh, wow, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. That's our goal, is just to give you one tidbit to help make your organization, your company, your business do better. Right. So the second thing is next week I will be off island. One of the things I'll be doing is buying a new camera. If you haven't noticed, my camera is going. So we will not have a coffee break next week for those of you diehard loyal fans. So let me go ahead and switch this on real quick. All right. So we're going to unlock the secret to customer loyalty. Well, we're going to give you at least 4 ways that local businesses can get more people into the business. First and foremost, a shout out to my awesome, incredible team, most of which we've been working together for years and years. Look at a handsome group. There are 7 of us. 2 are not in this picture, unfortunately. But I launched the company back in 2000. So we've been around for a long time, 23 years as of February 1 of this year. We did incorporate in 2015. So now we are more of an agency level and we provide those agency level services to our clients. However, we also offer packages for those that just need help in this area or that area. And we are definitely a diverse group. If you can't notice by the picture, I can tell you for sure, we are a lot of fun and very diverse. All right, so here's what we're going to cover today. These 4 areas: personalized customer experience, that include those 3 different topics, creating consistent and memorable branding, providing exceptional customer service, which by far is one of the best ways to get people to come back. And of course, getting involved in your community, which I absolutely love. All right, so we're going to dive right into providing a personalized customer experience. And providing a personalized customer experience can go a long way in getting customers to return to your business, right? Because to them, it feels like you really care. Personalization can be achieved through various means, such as a loyalty program, email marketing, and of course, targeted advertising. So we're going to talk a little about each one. So a loyalty program, we've been talking about that before. If you really don't have one yet, we have a brand new program. We've done a variety of different types of loyalty programs based on the needs of our clients. Some we built right into Messenger, the app, because that's where the client actually communicates with and does their appointment setting through Facebook and Messenger. So that was unique, but it works flawless. It's an effective program. But we also have the digital wallet loyalty cards that can also be used as gift cards, and you'll be seeing more of those coming soon. Implement a loyalty program that rewards customers for repeat purchases or referrals. This can really incentivize customers to return to your business. I will also say that whatever loyalty program you choose, especially if you look at the one we have, one of the key factors in there is being able to identify how they came in, segment that information so your message is unique to them. But more importantly, how are you able to communicate with them? Most of them use email, which is still effective. You get an open rate on a good day of anywhere from 20 to 22%. However, ours uses push notifications, which is those little notifications that pop up right on your phone. Unlimited, doesn't cost extra, and the open rate on a push notification is about 98%. So you do the math. I think push notifications work extremely well. Obviously, regardless of how you do it, you don't want to bombshell them all the time, but certainly if you've got something going on that they should be aware of, that is an exceptionally good way to do it. Email marketing, of course, using email marketing to send personalized messages to customers, such as special offers or exclusive promotions. Again, with our CRM platform, we're able to do several things. One is segment the list. So you can have a list of 1,000 customers, but did they all do exactly the same thing? Did they all come in the exact same way? Did they follow the exact same advertising? Were they interested only in the exact same thing? Doubtful, right? So as people come into your email list, you want to be able to segment them so that the way you communicate back is the same way, right? Or if they're interested in product A versus service B, then you can talk to that specifically because you know, based on the segment that you've attached to that record, this person is really interested in this. So let's make sure we talk to that person about these things that help support that. Why send an email blast to everybody about everything? Because they'll end up not reading any of it, or they have to scroll through to find the one thing that maybe might be of interest to them, right? Of course, also personalization such as inserting first name, right? So good morning, Ross. That'd be a great way to personalize your email marketing. And our platform can do it. And targeted advertising, using customer data to create targeted advertising campaigns that speak to the customer's interests and needs. Again, this comes back to understanding who your customer is and why they came to you, right? If you sell multiple products or services, again, knowing this in advance when you set up, let's say, a Facebook or Instagram ad campaign, right? You can actually tell Facebook and Instagram who to target. But how do you know who to target for that message, right? Well, it all comes down to how you collect the data and how you actually segment it. So if you're just doing it willy-nilly, well, you're going to just do a shotgun blast and hope that something sticks. Or you can be much more targeted by targeting the people that you know are interested in these types of products or services. That's the message they are interested in seeing, more likely to look at, stop scrolling, and actually do something that you want them to do. Create consistent and memorable branding. Consistent and memorable branding can help customers recognize you and remember your business, right? Leading them to increase customer loyalty. So the more often they see you with that consistent branding, the more often, the quicker they're able to recognize, oh, I know that brand, right? So obviously this starts with logo and branding design. Making sure that those are consistent across all of your marketing materials, not just social media and websites or online stuff, but also in print materials. So no matter where they see you, they recognize the branding and the logo right away. And of course, tagline, right? Developing a tagline that is memorable and reflecting your brand values is incredibly helpful. And it showcases who you are in that little snippet, right? So just like Nike, one of the most famous design for logo, but also the tagline, just do it. That is general in that it's not specific to just one thing or one sport, but it's literally for anything in life, right? And it's very memorable. So it's very helpful to have this done for you. If you haven't done it yourself, obviously we can help and be creative with you. So let us know. Consistent messaging. This all relates to making sure that whatever message you're putting across all of your marketing channels, this just helps to reinforce your brand identity, right? You don't want to say one thing on Instagram and something else on Facebook and the third thing on Google, right? Providing exceptional customer service, absolutely hands down, one of the absolute best ways to get people to walk back into your place is because you provide the kind of service that they're expecting or above. Right? So exceptional customer service can help differentiate your business from your competitors and encourage customers to return. Coming from the hospitality industry in my earlier days, this is why people wanted to keep coming back to our resort, was because we were giving AA level service, customer service. And it didn't matter if you were the front desk, the bell stand, reservations, the restaurant, it didn't matter. You were getting high level of customer service. Friendly and attentive staff. I know that staffing right now is one of the more complicated, difficult things for a lot of companies, but hiring friendly and attentive staff who are knowledgeable about your products and services is exceptionally good idea, except they may not be knowledgeable about your products and services until you can train them. So finding friendly and attentive staff that have the aptitude to learn, so people that can learn quickly about what you sell and what you do, is going to be even better. I mean, having somebody who innately is friendly is someone that you can train the rest, right? It's kind of hard to train someone to be friendly and attentive. So that's in my case, if you hire that way, the rest is trainable. Efficient service. Well, providing efficient service, such as a quick check or appointment scheduling, makes it really, really helpful for them because it's less friction, right? So if you're using our platform, for instance, for our calendar and our appointment scheduling, it's a very simplistic thing. They click on a link, they can see what dates are available, they click on a date, all the times that are available to them at that point are available. They click, they confirm, send you their information, and then our system not only thanks them for that, but then reminds them later on, hey, don't forget you've got an appointment with Ross in 2 days. So something to think about. And of course, feedback and improvement, asking customers for feedback and then using it to improve your business and service is a wonderful idea, right? One, it shows you care. You care enough to ask, and you care enough to then say, hey, you know what? We didn't do well. Let's fix it. Here's how we can fix it. Thank you for that. That is, again, customer service, but also on the fact that you recognize that we're all human, right? So we can't be 100% perfect all the time. So recognize that, but then you got to ask for it, right? So our system, our CRM system does have a built-in review request system. So it'll automatically go out to someone who has been a customer or has received service from you and ask them for their feedback automatically for you, which is helpful because a lot of times as business owners, we don't remember all of these different things to do. Getting involved with your community. I love it. Sponsorship and donations is a good way. Sponsoring local events or donating to community organizations to show your support is great. Writing a check isn't the end of it, right? If it's being personally involved, that's one, but also making sure that if you do these kinds of things, show it off. Let people know that you're doing this, right? Just don't do it under the table with a check and then nobody even hears about it because it doesn't do your brand or your company any good. Participating in local events. Now, this is something that more hands-on. People really like to see you out in the community that you are servicing, right? So participate in local events such as fairs or festivals to increase your visibility, again, and build relationship with potential customers because you know how that conversation goes. Oh, what do you do? Oh, well, we're a company here in the local area that does X, Y, and Z. Oh, I could use somebody that could help me with my business that can do that. So those are the conversation starters, but you got to be out there shaking hands and kissing babies to do that. And of course, local partnerships. We talked about this a few weeks ago. Partnering with other local businesses, obviously that don't compete, to cross-promote and offer joint promotions or discounts to each other's lists, right? If I have a list of 1,000, you have a list of 1,000, and we cross-promote, we now have the ability to add to each of our own lists, getting more new customers, but doing it in a way that actually makes sense for both companies. All right. Well, if anything I've said today resonates with you, something you're not doing that you really wish you should be, wish you were doing, or you should be doing, there's our phone number, our email address. We'd love to hear from you. We have some great clients that we've been working with for years and years that we do this for all the time, and we're quite good. So please let us know and have a great week. 2 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks.